Hey guys, it's Sean and and in previous videos I had mentioned that my son and I were going to be making a Canada scrap album all about Canada. So we decided to put this together and post this video today because Canada Day is coming up shortly, and I figured that if you wanted to do something similar with your children, I could give you some ideas. Plus the 4th of July is coming up, so if you wanted to do something similar for all the United States, you could do something like that too. So the scrapbook that we put together, the binder itself came from Walmart, and just on the front here we cut this out from a flyer that came, and then this came from my work. We have a caterer that delivers food, and it's just a free sticker that he had with the food that he brought to the daycare that I work at. So as we open the book up, there's this postcard came from Walmart, and it's just our Canadian flag. And we got most of the stuff through our library by photocopying things, and then the stickers throughout the book are from Michael's, Walmart, and Dollarama. So we did read about a couple of Aboriginal people, so we pulled 3 different groups and we looked at their information. So the first group we looked at was the Inuit people. So this is where it's highlighted in green is the area that they live in, and then we just have information about them and some pictures. Then we read about the Cree. And again, there's a map here highlighted in green of where they live. And some more information and pictures here. Then we read about the Ojibwe people. So again, a map, and where it's highlighted is where they live. And here is some Ojibwe words and then how you say them in English. It's pretty cool. So here's our first territory, and it is the Yukon. So for each province and territory, I did their coat of arms, their flag. There's some stickers. And then I also did their flower and their bird and some information. So here's their gemstone. And my son really enjoyed putting this album together. He helped me glue everything down, and then we just found some stickers and decorated it. He stuck the stickers wherever he liked. So here's Northwest Territories. And for each province and territory, I included some of their Aboriginal people as well. So here is Nunavik. Then we're getting into the provinces. So here is British Columbia. Now we have Alberta. The next province is Saskatchewan. Then we have Manitoba. Ontario. Sorry for that shadow, but here. Quebec. New Brunswick. I'm just showing you this as to get some ideas of things that you could photocopy and cut out. Just a little bit of information about each province and territory. And like I said, you could do this for any country or the United States. I think it's great for geography when you're doing if you're doing homeschool geography lessons. You can put a book together like this and then have a reference. And you can also, because it's in a binder, you can always add information or change information as things change throughout whatever country you're studying. So I'm not sure if I said this is Prince Edward Island. Then we get into Nova Scotia. And most of the stickers we chose were, when we were reading the books, these were pictures we saw throughout the book, so we chose stickers that went with each province or territory. Here we have Newfoundland and Labrador. And then we get into some sports. So there's some of the provinces have a hockey team. So first of all is for British Columbia, there is the Vancouver Canucks. So we had a little album, this one, that I had found at Dollarama. So I cut out all the Canadian teams out of it, and then my son and I glued either the stickers down that came with the album or just some pictures from that book. So this is Vancouver Canucks. Then we have the Edmonton Oilers, and I also cut out some of the players that were Canadian, so and added those in. Here is the Calgary Flames. Then we have the Winnipeg Jets, the Toronto Maple Leafs, my favorite team, the Montreal Canadiens, and lastly the Ottawa Senators. And then I just found this sticker. I had to cut it, but my son pasted these down. This is for the Toronto Leafs, and then we had the sticker from Michaels. It just says hockey. And then these two stickers as well. These are Toronto teams. They also came from Dollarama. My son stuck them here. So we have the Toronto Blue Jays and the Toronto Raptors. And our Toronto Raptors actually won the NBA championships this year. So we cut this out from a newspaper and then pasted it in. So there's the information about winning. And then here we have a map that we found in a magazine, so we cut it out. I might get my son to color this in as he gets older. We have this from an old atlas that I found at Valley Village. This is the map of Ontario because we live in Ontario. So I thought this would be fun for us to look at. And we've been to a few of these places around this area. So it'd be fun maybe to start marking off the little places that we've been to. And then lastly are just some postcards that we've been collecting over the last, well, my son is 2.5, so every time we go somewhere we collect a postcard. So here is one that has the Royal Canadian Mounted Police on it. So there's that one. And then we have here in Toronto the Ripley's Aquarium. And then we have one from Niagara Falls. Then we have this one that came from, also from Walmart, just a map of Canada. Then we have these ones here. This is where we live, from Toronto. So there's our CN Tower. And then this one over here just says Ontario with some beautiful landscape. And the last one, this one is Mississauga, and this one also came from Walmart, and it just says Canada with some little things that you would find here in Canada, like our hockey, Niagara Falls, in the East Coast, the lobstering, the mounted police, our CN Tower, and a moose. Anyways, I just wanted to share this scrapbook with you all just to give you some ideas if you want to do something similar. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.